Okay, we're back again with another ice maker, but this one is the Cadillac in this category. Countertop GE Profile Opal Nugget Ice Maker 2.0. That's a lot to remember, but we've gone through the testing. We're making ice with it. We've installed it. What does it come with? You get the main unit, you get your little scoop with the pocket magnetized. You can put this anywhere on the machine, which is kind of nice. You've got the extra reservoir, which none of the other machines had. This one gives you the ability to have even more water on hand for parties and such, where you need more ice. You don't want to be bothered with keep refilling the reservoir down here. It has a nice cleaning system with it. It comes also with this tray. Optional whether you want to use it or not, but it fits really nicely and it's out of the way. Also comes with the filter. None of the other ones that we used has a filter. They all have just that mesh filter. This is actually cleaning your water, filtering your water if you're not using filtered water, which is a nice thing to have. I'll show you guys in this how to install this. Also, this is one of the few machines that we've seen that has an air filter in the back. I'll show you guys how to use that and how to clean it and how often you need to clean it, including how to install the reservoir if you decide to use it. It's magnetic at the top. It's got a little latch at the bottom. Again, all of it is in this video to show you guys and make it easy for you. Lastly, we're gonna go ahead and time it. It also has one last thing. You've got the citric acid for descaling that you need to do from time to time. Pretty easy, a little bit involved. Also, this one comes with an app that you can actually operate it from the app virtually anywhere. So it's kind of nice if you're doing your grocery shopping, last minute stuff, and you need to turn the ice machine on before you get home. Well, you can turn it on with the app and it works. Okay, let's dive in. OnToReviews. We're gonna go ahead and get into this. How do you clean it? How do you set it up initially? How does the reservoir and everything, all the other accessories work? And then we'll get to the part of ice. How long did it take for us to see our first nuggets? Did we like it? Would we buy this again or not? Let's dive in. So this is the part of cleaning it. This is the first step you wanna do when you have everything opened up. And while it's going through the cleaning process, we're gonna wash everything else. So it's recommending 1 teaspoon of bleach, and it's gonna be, you can use either type of water. I just like using this water because it has less of the buildup and will preserve your machine over time, even for the cleaning process. Okay, so I've got my 5 cups of water with 1 teaspoon of the bleach. And then you wanna go ahead and remove this. You wanna go and tilt this up because of the little lever here in order to release it and be able to pull this out. And then what you wanna do is go ahead and put this in the reservoir with that solution that you've just made. Now again, go ahead and tilt this up, slide it back in. And then it's basically recognizing there's water there, so it's already starting everything. We wanna go ahead and hold the clean button for 3 seconds, and it should initiate. There it is. It says now cleaning. And then let's go ahead and rinse everything else out and clean it. From my understanding, you could actually take this out while it's doing the cleaning process. I'm gonna rinse this out. I'm also gonna go ahead and wash all the other pieces we're gonna be using and the external reservoir. And I'll do the tray as well. All you wanna do is, you don't need anything major on these. You just wanna rinse and make sure there's nothing left from factory. We'll let these dry, and then that's also doing its cleaning on that side. So we're just rinsing everything. This one, the way it comes apart, by the way, is you just lift it, and this, in order to get the tank filled, you just unscrew it. I'm gonna rinse this off as well. We'll go ahead and fill this up and rinse it properly. We'll do that a couple of times just to make sure. And then just rinse all around. You can wash this as well. These cannot be, they're not dishwasher safe. So do not put these in your dishwasher, you'll ruin them. And that's it, that's still going through its process here right now, you can see it. After this, we're gonna drain it. I'll show you how to drain this. The cleaning process is almost done. We're gonna run it thereafter, after I drain the bleach. We're gonna run this 2 more cycles to get all the bleach and everything. This is per the actual recommendation of GE. The 2 times cleaning, I don't need to show you guys, it's the same exact thing, but with clear water with no bleach or anything in it. I'm gonna dry these out too. Okay, in order to drain it, this thing is a little bit heavy. It is 38 pounds, I believe. When you are trying to move it, make sure you're basically handling it from the back bottom. I'm gonna show you because there's a little thing here that looks like a handle, but it's not. You can break it. This is your air filter. You wanna go ahead and remove this little holder here. You just pull it out and unsnap these two, and then you unplug both of them into a sink, and basically you let those drain all the way. You want them to be lower than here. So this is almost done. It's almost completely drained, and we're gonna go ahead and plug this back on and put it back up. And again, we're gonna fill this up with water again. This time we're gonna fill it up all the way to the fill line inside, and then we're ready to make ice. That's completely drained. Plug these back in. Pretty simple. There we go. Slide that in and then snap these back in place. I want to show you guys really quickly the air filter. This is not something we found on some of the other ice machines that we reviewed, but this one happens to have one, and the manufacturer suggests that it needs to be cleaned every 2 months. That's 2 months if you're continuously using the machine. So use your own judgment as to how often you want to clean it. You just kind of pull it up, and there's 3 taps at the top. They pop out, and then basically this slides up. It's curved, as you can see. This is the filter part that you can just take a damp cloth and clean it both sides every couple months. So really simple, and then slides right back in again. And then make sure up here, you snap it all the way in, and there's no gap there, so you know that it's all the way in. The second thing I want to show you while I have the back of this machine, I talked about the extra reservoir that this machine comes with. That is extra. So if you're having, either you don't want to deal with filling the tank down here, or you're having a get together, you just need more ice, they give you the option of the second reservoir. And then again, this just comes apart. You basically undo this, and then once it's filled up, you basically just screw this back on, and it just sits on top of this. The top of it is magnetic. You can place this on either side of the machine, so that's kind of nice, and it will just magnetically attach to the top. The bottom of it has this that comes with it. It's a little connector, and let me show you how that works on the bottom. So basically the bottom portion, this part here, slides into that, and this part slides underneath here, and I'll show you that really quickly. I don't have any water in there, so this is the perfect time to do it. If you can see, there's one on this side and there's one on the other side, depending on which side you want to put the reservoir. This just kind of slides right in there, and that's attached. If you don't have this on laying flat, it will fall out. It's not like a tight fit. So basically, you want to do that once you're done with moving it and everything else. And then the last thing is this right here is your connection spot for the machine. So once you fill this up and you've attached it, what you want to do is take this apart, just like you're draining it. The one that says tube B, you want to go ahead and unplug it from the top. Go ahead and put this one back up again and snap it on here again. That stays out of the way. Tube B gets attached to the back of your reservoir really easily. Just slide all the way back in. You want to be careful with that. You want to make sure it's plugged all the way in so you don't have water running all around on your countertop. And then basically you just put this, as I mentioned before, slide this on, it snaps in, and then your water is ready to go, and magnetically you can see it attaches to the top. So really easy. It's nice to have that extra feature of extra water. If you decide to use the reservoir on the side, one of the things you want to make sure of is you won't be able to get ice until you fill the initial reservoir up. Fill that up after you've connected this and you've filled this up. Once this is connected, you can always take this off and refill it. Let's go ahead and show you guys really quickly how we make ice with it and how long that takes. Okay, so I've filled this up to the top, and then basically you want to go ahead and screw that back on. You're going to see when I flip this back on and install it, you're going to see bubbles coming up. That's basically just the reservoir and the tubes and everything getting filled with water and the air coming back up. The nice thing is with this, it's not going to drip, and there's a little nipple in there. This basically pushes against this opening here, then water starts to flow out. So you don't have to worry about this getting water all over the place. So while that's getting filled up, I want to show you one other thing. It comes with a filter. So the manufacturer suggests you can either use the filter, install it yourself, or use the mesh filter that's already in there. Again, most of the other ice makers that we reviewed, they all have just a mesh filter. This is the first one we've seen with the actual filter installation. And if you need to install, if you decide to install this and you decide to replace it from time to time, the only place you can get it is through GE because it is a specific filter. I'll show you guys how that installation is. I'm not going to fully open this one, but the manufacturer tries to explain it, and it took me a little bit to get that right. You see that little piece there? I'm going to go ahead and remove that and install the filter. So that's the mesh they're talking about, and all you do is you basically put your hand in there and pull that out. That's your mesh that they're referring to. It's not gonna filter your water like this one is. I feel like for our household, we don't really need to install this because the water that we've been using is filtered water. It's actually double filtered water. So the sink is already filtered, and then we actually use the pitcher that's also filtered water. So we don't really require this, but again, it's your call. And the way it gets installed, again, I wanna show you this really quickly. There is a little nipple right here. After you take this plastic wrap off, you basically insert it into here and push it down. So I'm gonna install the mesh one back in. If you do install that, don't throw this away, save it. Okay, the mesh is installed back in. We've got our water, comes with a scoop, as I showed you before, with a little pocket. This thing, again, it's really nice, it's magnetic. So depending on which side you install this, or if you install this or not, you can put this anywhere on your unit. So that's kind of nice. And it holds the weight of the scoop. It's a metal scoop. So let's push this back a little bit so I can put the tray. The tray, all it does is basically slides right down here for any excess water or anything that drips or any ice that falls. Another thing that's really nice, especially for when it's a little bit darker and you want some ambience, it has a light feature that not all the ice makers have. You can turn that on or off, so depending on what you like. We're gonna go ahead and power it on, and now making ice automatically comes up, and we're gonna time it now to see how long before we get our first sign of ice. Okay, so it's taken us about 8 minutes, which is really impressive to see our first bit of nuggets. So that's impressive, 8 to 10 minutes for the first sight of ice. The ice nuggets are, again, it's coming through pretty quickly. One of the other key factors, like all the other ice machines that we've tested, ice in here is not being kept frozen. That ice does melt if you keep it there, and it'll go through the recycling. The water will drip down to the reservoir, and it'll just continue making ice for you. But don't think that you're gonna keep it in here and it's gonna keep it frozen for you. So after testing it, after looking at the nuggets, how long it takes to get our ice, the entire setup, cleaning setup, I would say a couple things. This is an expensive machine, so it's not for everybody. It is a heavier machine, so really relying on a sink nearby or being able to move it in order to drain it when the cleaning cycle and the filter, those things have to be kept in mind. But in general, this is a great machine and I would buy it again, especially given how quickly it gave us ice and the type of ice that we're getting with it. Really easy to clean as well. And then also the scoop fits in there perfectly, so allows you to scoop the ice out as needed. I like the fact that you got the extra reservoir. Again, when you have get-togethers, the last thing you want to worry about is, hey, do I have enough water? Am I getting enough ice? That takes care of that part for you. All the little things they've thought about and the overall look and feel of the machine is nicely designed. It has great appearance, just fits well. And the noise level, there's just a fan that's exhausting the heat from the back. It's about the same, if not a little bit less than some of the other ice machines that we have reviewed in the past. Overall, definitely a keeper. We would buy this again. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you subscribe, share the video, and also give it a like.